We are going to learn how to set up a page with the main section and sidebar. So download all the files attached to this lecture, then drag them to your desktop. It'll be these three files: index.html, normalize.css, and style.css. On your desktop, create a new folder, name this folder Learn App Code Project 2. Then drag these three files into Learn App Code Project 2. And again, these files are attached to this lecture. In the Learn App Code Project 2 file, just for some organization, create a new folder and call it CSS. Then put normalize and style.css into this folder. Open index.html in Sublime by dragging it into the Sublime icon. To create the layout of this site, we will begin by starting in the body. Create a div tag here, and remember, div stands for division. This allows us to divide our page up into different sections: the header, main, sidebar, and footer. We use this div tag very often, so to keep things clear, we give it a unique name each time we use it. The first div that we created is container. We'll use this container to center all of our content on our page. Inside of our container, let's add a div for header, main, and footer. Inside div container, add another div and close it, and give this one an ID of header. Then copy the header div from lines 20 to 21, paste twice, and just make sure it's organized. And this div on line 23 will give an ID of main. The div on line 26 will give an ID of footer. Now that we have our divisions in place, we can add our content. Let's start with an h1 tag in the header. Close the h1 tag and have it say page layout. Then create an h2 in main and close that h2, and then I'll just put my heading. Also, make sure you download the photo called sunset.jpg that's attached to this lecture. Then, in your Learn App Code Project 2 folder, create a new folder, call it images, and store your photo in the images folder. Now go back into Sublime Text and let's display this photo. I'll display it right under the heading. So type an image tag. The source will be images sunset.jpg. And I'll give it alternative text of sunset. Finally, put a paragraph tag and close it, and then just go to a lorem ipsum generator, and I'll just add some dummy text, and I'll paste that into my paragraph tag. Then I just want to see what it would look like if I had another blog post, so I'll just put another h2 tag. This time the heading will say second blog post, and I'll put the same dummy text. So now that we have our divisions in place, we can add our content. We started with an h1 tag, then created an h2 tag in the division tag with ID main. We then added an image and some paragraph text. Add some content to your footer. So paragraph tag created by you. In the next video, I'll show you how to format and style this page with CSS.